Hi folks, thanks for joining me today. My name is Ian Baker and I'm the product specialist here at American RV. Today we're going to be going over the Bay Hill 369RL. It's going to be a nice large rear living room floor plan that Bay Hill came out with. I think you'll be really excited, but let me go ahead and touch on some of the product features of the outside. First off, one of the things you'll notice, besides the beautiful decal work here, is that this is going to be a gel coat, okay? That is going to be a lot easier to clean. You are able to buff it and it will maintain that look for the life of the unit. Also, you'll notice here we do have a couple outside speakers, which are nice. That way we can listen to some music outside. Above that, we'll have frameless windows. Okay, the nice thing about frameless windows, when they open up, you can leave them open during the rain, and you'll still continue to get that airflow throughout the coach. Above that, we will have a nice full-length awning running the entire span of the trailer. And if you look here, you'll see they also have one mounted on the slide as well. The great thing about that is you're basically going to get awning coverage this entire side of the coach. Really, really nice feature to have. One of the things we always want while we're camping is storage. The Bay Hill does use a Z-frame, which is going to allow for very, very cavernous storage in here. Nice and open. We will have a battery disconnect up there to shut off the battery, as well as an inverter for the refrigerator, which I'll show you when we go in. Also standard on the Bay Hill, we will have the level up hydraulic 6-point leveling. Okay, the nice thing about that is you just push a button, levels itself out. When you go to pick the truck back or pick the unit back up, back your truck up, touch the button, leaves it exactly where you dropped it off at. Let's head around to the front. You'll see here we do have some more storage. Also, we're going to have 2 of our 3 propane tanks. Bay Hill uses 3 20-pound tanks rather than 2 30s. The advantage of that is with the 20-pound tanks, if you need to fill on the weekend, can't find a place to do it, you can just take it to any exchange and exchange your 20-pound tank out. All right, guys, I think that'll wrap us up for the outside. Let's go ahead and take a look at the beautiful inside. Hi folks, welcome to the inside of the Bay Hill 369RL, or as I like to call it, a little piece of heaven. Over here you'll see that we do have our dinner table with the extendable leaf on here. That way if you do decide to entertain some guests, you do have seating for 4, and there are going to be 2 chairs that are going to be foldable that we have stored away currently. Moving over, you'll see we do have nice theater seating. Both of these will recline, as well as you do have a cup holder and a little spot to put the remotes in here. The great thing about this seating is it's going to be straight across from your TV. That way you don't have to crane your neck as you're trying to look. You got a nice straight shot. You can kick back, recline, relax, and really enjoy it on that rainy day. Here we are going to have a full-length couch. This is going to fold out. Now you don't have to tell your family that, but if you are kind enough to let them stay, you can fold this out into a bed. We will notice you have storage up top here, all LED lighting throughout this coach, as well as a couple accent lights up top. We will have AC. We will have 2 AC units on it. They are going to be ducted together. One of the great things about the Bay Hill construction is because of the way they make their roof, they are able to get high flow AC units in there, and so they can duct both of those together. Works really, really well. One of the other great things I love about Bay Hill coaches, here you're going to have your Mcd Blackening Shades, okay? You're not going to have to worry about strings on the side, you don't have to worry about them breaking. These are the same things they use in high-end motorhomes. Just pull them down, and they go right back up. Here's going to be our entertainment center. We have our TV, a sound bar up top, as well as 2 speakers for your DVD or stereo system here. Couple areas of storage. Fireplace, it is functional, does work, it is going to be electric, it does put out a lot of heat. A lot of people don't realize this if you've never had a fireplace, but they do work really, really well to take the chill off. Moving over into the kitchen, look at that, a pantry. Gotta love that. Got a couple of shelves here, as well as a couple of drawers that are going to pull out for you. Moving to the other side, we do have our center island. This is going to be a plumb island with a high-rise faucet. Nice storage. One of the things I really enjoy about Bay Hill is that they are going to have these slow close glide hinges on them. So when you go to shut this, it just slides itself in. Nice and easy. Moving to this side, we'll have our Atwood 3-stove burner, as well as an oven. Additional storage underneath, you'll see here we do have our sink covers. Nice and easy, convenient place to put them. A lot of coaches you'll find don't have a place to put them. As well as a nice oversized microwave. Residential refrigerator, gotta love it. It's like home away from home. Plenty of storage. It does have an ice maker in there, as well as filtered water. This is a nice little addition that Bay Hill put in this year. You do have some storage in here, which is always a good thing. As well as this little beauty right here is actually a decorative wine rack. So you can put a couple bottles of wine in there to, once again, entertain guests if you decide to have them over. Let's walk over here, back by the door. You're going to have a coat rack. What you'll also have right up here is you will have your control panel. That'll control all your slides, your lights, as well as all your tank levels and battery level. All right, why don't we come on up into the bedroom. So you'll notice here you do have a full-size door. We can open that up. One of the things I enjoy about the Bay Hill front half of the coach is that when you come into the bathroom, the door is going to swing open. A lot of times what you find is when you come up the stairs to get into the bathroom, the door swings out. You kind of have to take a couple steps down or step into a bedroom to get it open. Much more convenient. As we head into the bathroom, you'll see we do get nice vanity here. This is going to be solid surface. You get some storage underneath, as well as a medicine cabinet with LED lights. And then here we have a one-piece shower with a tri-slide glass shower enclosure on there. Next to the shower, we will have our toilet. That is going to be a porcelain toilet, so it will be easier to clean. And then we get nice big storage space for all our towels and other goodies we need in the bathroom. Moving into the bedroom portion. Another key point about Bay Hills. Your Bay Hills are going to have two giant wardrobes, okay? So you do have one here, which currently we're using for storage, but this does have washer and dryer hookup. So you can put washer and dryer in here, then you still get to use your wardrobe in front for hanging any clothing. Or if you don't want washer and dryer, you have all the storage you'd ever want. Here we are. Here's going to be our front wardrobe. Excellent space up here. We do have some side shelves. Doors, of course, will just close like that. Nice queen size bed. We do have lighting above the bed in case you want to do any reading. We will have AC in the bedroom. Again, like I say, the ACs are going to be linked. So this will be your second one. Then we'll also have a TV with storage here. All right, folks, that pretty much wraps it up. Once again, my name is Ian Baker. This is the Bay Hill 369RL. If you have any questions or you would like to come see one or possibly purchase one, please give us a call and we'd be happy to answer any questions and show you through it. Thanks and have a great day.